Good afternoon, Catherine. My name is Cristobal Jr., student physical therapist assistant. Can I confirm your full name and date of birth?
Catherine Palayo, 4797.
Perfect. So you are the patient on the plan of care set by Dr. Matt. Looks like today what we're going to be doing is providing you a TENS unit. Have you ever heard what a TENS unit is?
No.
Perfect. So this is what today is for. We're going to go ahead and educate you on this device that we're going to go ahead and prescribe to you from our physical therapist. So I'm just going to run through it with you and then give you some brief demonstrations on how we can get you to exercise without pain. Because I know that's what plan of care has been. We want to get back to the gym, but it's just been painful for some bicep flexion, I heard. So hopefully this is going to go ahead and reduce that pain, and maybe we can be demonstrating that with those dumbbells today. See if it's working out. Before we do sign this out to you, we do want to clear some precautions and contraindications where we might not be able to use it or have to completely avoid using it. For precautions, by chance, do you have any cardiac issues? Do you have any impaired cognition, sensations, nothing going on where you can't feel your biceps and all that stuff? Perfect. Contraindications, by chance, are you pregnant? Perfect. Clear for that. We don't want pregnancy. By chance, do you have any cancer, malignancies going on in your biceps? Nothing like that. Perfect. Another one, pacemaker. Do you have anything for your heart? Perfect. So you seem like a good candidate. For the TENS unit, with TENS unit, you know, not want to place this in certain spots. Pretty self-explanatory where to avoid. We're not going to place it on the eyes. We're not going to place it on the neck. We're not going to place it over the chest. And we're also not going to place it on the gonads. We can just avoid that. For the most part, we'll be good to go with using this. We're going to go ahead and set it up, putting it on your biceps. So I'm going to go ahead and just disinfect my hands real quick. We'll go ahead and get going.
Okay.
I hope it's picking up my voice. I'm pretty soft-spoken right now. But we'll see. We'll see. All right. Just cleaned up my hands right now. Pretty much today I'm going to go ahead and run down this information with you and also give you some hands-on so you can go ahead and kind of get some muscle memory working going on with how to set this up. So here's the box, the TENS 7000 device. And then go ahead and just unbox it just by getting these red tabs out of the way, opening it up. Perfect. So here's some paperwork. You got electro pads, an extraction manual. You know, it's good to read up if you forget some things, but we're going to run through everything today with it. Registering it for some warranty in case you need that. And then more electro pads with your name already written on it, because this one's going to be specialized for yours. Keep these electro pads in your fridge. Try to avoid keeping them in your car for a long period of time, especially if it gets hot. That's going to lose its stickiness. We want to keep that stickiness. So keeping it in the fridge will go ahead and have that longevity for you.
Yeah.
So again, keep it in the fridge.
Okay.
Cool. We got some wires. They're all jumbled all together. However, it's nice and separate actually. Pretty much, we'll go ahead and show you how to connect these. Battery for the device, and then the device itself.
Okay.
All right. So I'll go ahead and have you have your hands on with that, and I'll show you all that information. Perfect. All right. So with the TENS device today, this sheet will be for you. Pretty much it's a nice little, oops, sorry about that. It's a nice little memory guide for what we're going to be going over today, what its goals are with utilizing this TENS, and then different modalities that we can go ahead and set up for this. Because there's going to be different numbers that we're going to see. Honestly, I don't really expect you to fully remember it because even I had a challenge trying to remember all the numbers together. Yeah. So it's a nice little handout to just remember, hey, what are we going to do? What are we going to set it up as? And it's for you to keep.
Perfect.
So, but everything in here, we'll go ahead and run the information with. So,
appreciate it.
At the top, we got the goals. What are we going to be addressing today? We're going to do that pain reduction over in your biceps. That's going to be using the gate control theory. What the gate control theory is sending stronger electrical stimuluses into your arm that go ahead and interfere with the pain receptors that are sending up signals to your brain as well. These signals are stronger than those pain receptors, so you're going to be perceiving those electrical signals more rather than the pain.
Okay.
That's the essence of gate control theory. It's going to be addressed when we're using this modality, the conventional, and this modality on acupuncture.
Okay.
But in this device, it does offer something called burst, which I like about this device. What burst does is address the gate control theory, like I just said, but also does opiate release. What that does is it's going to go ahead and promote natural opiates in your body, neurotransmitters, to go ahead and reduce that pain for up to 24 to 48 hours.
Okay.
So that's a nice one. But today we're just going to go ahead and do conventional to go ahead and show you reduce the pain during treatment. And then hopefully we're going to be able to get you back to the gym with lifting these dumbbells, for example, and you can get back to your big heavy weights of like curling 100 pounds, I heard. Big Paralympic lifter. Perfect. So with this device, you'll go ahead and, or you have the battery out nicely, go ahead and turn it around. Go ahead and slide this tab out. Perfect. And go ahead with this battery. If you see inside the device, over here there is a plus sign and a minus sign. You just want to match that to the batteries. So right here's the minus sign. It'll go on that side. Go ahead, pop that in. It is quite difficult. I would recommend the teeth going first. Kind of put it, there you go.
I know how to do it, I promise.
No worries. It's the first time. Right. Well, someone else should do, but no worries. Just patient re-education. Perfect. So you'll go ahead, flip this device. And boom. With that menu, it's already giving us some like pre-settings of how to turn it on. It's like mode settings. So turn on the power. Go ahead, flip this little clear latch over there. This is going to be your power knob. Go ahead and click it. Open, twist it. Bam, you heard that beep. And now the screen came on. Now it's showing that it's on.
Perfect.
Not only is that your power, it's also your intensity. Go ahead and look at it real quick. You see there's different numbers.
Yeah.
This is going to be the levels of intensity. Levels of intensity is based on your opinion.
Okay.
So however you're feeling, however you want to get these muscle responses, you want feeling this muscle twitching going on, you want to feel this rapid rate, however intense you want it, this is your dial to go ahead and do that. It's all patient dependent. Some patients might have more, some patients might have less. Find your comfort level.
Okay.
So that's all for you. Go ahead, look back at the menu screen. And now we're seeing different modes. Right now we're in burst mode. We'll go ahead and press set. Oops, sorry about that. Let me go ahead and press mode first. Now we're on mode. That got switched to normal mode. This is where we're going to go ahead and address the conventional and acupuncture parameters. So with that, we'll go ahead and follow this guide that I wrote for you and follow with changing the numbers. So with the rate and frequency, how we're going to go ahead and change that is go ahead, press set. Press set one more time, and now we see it's beeping at 30 hertz. With this, we can be at 30 to 150 hertz. So go ahead and just change that up. Perfect. And that can go all the way up to 150 if you just hold it down. Just stop right there, because I'll also show you acupuncture.
Okay.
And then we don't want to go all the way down and all that. So just go ahead and press set for right now. Now we're at time. Time, it's going to be as needed as you need. You can do this for up to less than 24 hours, almost all day, nearly if you want to. Obviously, just avoid using this in the shower, avoid using this while driving, using machinery, and don't use it in your sleep. But throughout the day, when you're doing some functional activities, you can go ahead and have this on as much as you need and just change that time. So go ahead and go back to the time. Go ahead and change that and keep going up and down. When you keep going up, it goes by 5-minute increments.
Okay.
But if you go all the way up more, sorry about that.
Sorry.
Now it's going by 1 minute. Go ahead, one more. You can see a C. That's going to be continuous. So you're just going to keep completely running instead of running out of time.
Okay.
So that's your C. And press up. Now you're back at the 1 minute increment. It's going to go up by 1 minute.
Got it.
Yep.
Okay.
So that's your time. Go ahead, press and set. Now we're at width. What width is also your pulse duration. This is pretty much how many muscles is going to be targeted in the area. It's feel like it's going to be grabbing more muscles, much deeper, muscle feeling in depth. Pretty much the higher the number for the width, the more muscles grabbed. So that's going to be addressing bigger muscle groups like your quadriceps, maybe your back muscles, different locations based on that width setting. With conventional, we'll go be at 50 to 100 microseconds, which we're already at. And that's good right there. We'll go ahead and keep it at that. And if you can go back to rate frequency, I forgot to address what that does. Rate frequency. Oh, you're all good. Go ahead one more time. Yep, that one was beeping. Rate frequency is just how fast is the stimulus is being sent through this device. So this one's going to feel like very, very like rapid taps. Like it's going to feel fast. Like, you know how it's like heavy rain and then it gets fast and all that? It's going to be like that. That's going to be what it is for something between 30 to 150 hertz. Now we're going to go ahead and change that to acupuncture, changing those numbers around again. Go ahead, press that. Now, with the rate, that's going to be 2 to 5 hertz. That's going to be very, very slow taps, like 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, or maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Almost like just taps, like fast taps. That's what we call acupuncture for here. So you're at 4 hertz. That's within the range of the 2 to 5. Go ahead and press set again. We're at width. This will be at, again, 100 to 300 microseconds. So we're over here at 100. And then the sensation that you're going to want to feel is muscle twitches. Obviously, we'll get that feeling when we go into putting the pads on you. And then for the time, if you press set one more time, so a few more times. Perfect. That's going to be 20 to 45 minutes. So this one's just for a certain amount of duration. Again, it's going to be the gate control theory.
Got it.
Perfect. And then the last one that I personally like is the burst setting that I use at home for my shoulder injury. Go ahead and press mode 2 more times until it goes to burst up there. Perfect. And then these are going to be the settings for that, parameters. So it's typically listed as 2 to 10. However, our device is already maxed out at 5 hertz. So we're just going to be around 2 to 5 hertz for our rate. Width is actually going to be more than 100. We'll be at 150 to 500 hertz. So go ahead, press those up and down arrows for the width. Yep. Perfect. Now it's 150 hertz. And then this one for the sensation, you're going for muscle twitches, muscular responses. So you're going to feel your muscles really feeling like they're getting tapped on.
Great.
And then the time for this is less than 15 minutes, as much as you can tolerate.
Okay. So then we press this one. And we'll go.
Exactly.
Like
You're a quick learner. So go ahead, press mode one more time, and we're going to be back to normal. And we're going to go ahead and set it back up to the conventional. So just follow these numbers, 30 to 500 to 50 to 100, sorry. Go with 50.
And then 30
rate.
to 150.
Yep, 30 to 150. And obviously, in the middle of the treatment, when you have this on, you can go ahead and play around with it to see what's going to be more comfortable for you. But this is our good, pretty much baselines to go ahead and set it up where you want it to be comfortable. Time's going to be as needed. So let's go ahead and today we'll go ahead and set it up as probably 15 minutes, but honestly, we might not go through that full treatment time. We're just going to go ahead and be doing the like 5 minutes of treatment time and then doing some sets and exercises. Perfect. So go ahead and just turn the device off real quick. That's how you turn it off as well, just twisting it off. And we'll go ahead and show you how to get prepped with these pads. Like I said, keep these in the fridge so we can stay sticky. Take them out. There's that for you. And would you want it to be on both biceps today or just one bicep?
Just one is fine.
Just one? Perfect. So we'll go ahead and just work with 2 pads today. Put the other 2 away. And which bicep did you want to address today? Because I know it's affecting both, but we'll do one.
We'll just do my left for now.
Left side? Perfect. So, hands are kind of far away. I know they're far away. We'll give you a few inside your box before we head out. But we just need one to clean up the area today. Here's that for you. You're just going to go ahead and rip that open and just clean around the treatment site of your whole bicep. So go up to your shoulder, go down to the elbow, and then around it. That's going to go ahead and clear out any sweat, debris, lotion, something that might interfere with the stickiness and adhesion of this pad. And then it's going to also help with making sure that the electrical stimuluses are sent and not interfered with because of all the dirt, debris, lotion, etc. All right, Catherine, here I am back with the placement worksheet as to where we're going to go ahead and place it. Obviously, it works throughout the whole body where we can place it, other than the chest, going heads, eyes, and neck. We don't want to do that, remember. But it does say, hey, we can go ahead and put it on the biceps and the elbow. So we're going to go ahead and follow this diagram where we're going to go ahead and place it right there on the muscle bellies. And I'll go ahead and put this paper to the side. This will be something for you to also take home just in case you forget where to place it.
Got it.
So with that said, with the placement, here are the electrode pads inside their bag. Go ahead and take it out. And we're just going to be addressing your just using 2 electrode pads to go ahead and address 1 bicep for your pain. So what we'll go ahead and do is, with the device off, we'll go ahead and have one of the wires. Obviously, there's 2 supplied. If we're using 4 pads, we'd use 2 wires. Since we're only using 2 pads, 1 wire. And we also never want to go with odd numbers for using pads, like using 1 pad or 3 pads. We'll go ahead and use 2, 4.
Okay.
Perfect. So here's this end. We'll go ahead and plug it into this hole right here.
Okay.
So here's that. Cool. And then with these little ends, it's going to go ahead and connect into this. Just 1 in there. 1 in the other one. And then we'll go ahead and remove these off the sticky ends. We'll go ahead and pull by the edges because we don't want to pull by the wire and accidentally rip it. We'll go ahead and place 1 over here at the top part of the bicep. And we'll put 1 at the very distal end of the bicep. So we're addressing majority of the fibers for your bicep for pain. Perfect. And then go ahead and turn that device on. Hear that little beep. There you go. And then let's make sure that our settings are here for conventional. With conventional, once again, our rate's going to be at that 30 to 150. Go ahead with, make sure we're on normal. Yep. Go ahead on, that's on 100 right now. Go ahead, turn that down all the way to 50.
Okay.
Perfect.
And then this one, 30 to 150.
Yep, 30 to 150. And sorry, I did say 30 to 150. I meant for the width is going to be 50. And this one, your rate's going to be at 30 to 150. So you're there for the rate. And then right now for the time, we'll just go ahead and keep that there at the 15 minutes. We're not going to go through the whole duration of the 15 minutes. Probably just 5 minutes of a few sets of the bicep curls and then resting. And then we'll see if we can reduce the pain. And just to show the camera, I'm just going to show them real quick that the settings are there. We got the settings set there at 30 hertz. And then for the time, 14 minutes and counting with 50 microseconds. So that's already nice and set. And then she's going to go ahead and adjust that intensity the way she likes. So go ahead and adjust that intensity to the way you like it. And you can feel that tingling sensation, rapid taps going. Let's go ahead and make sure they're nice and flat on there. Feeling anything? Go ahead and just keep turning that up until you do feel something going on. Something, nothing.
A little something.
Feel a little something? Perfect. Keep going ahead, turning it up until you feel comfortable. Again, it's your comfort level. If you don't want to go too high, you just want to feel those micro taps at a very low sensation, that's completely fine.
Okay.
It's your comfort.
I'm a little scared.
A little scared? No worries. No worries. We'll go ahead and keep it at that. But you're feeling a sensation going right now though, huh? Perfect. So go ahead and place that device down right by your side. And go ahead and perform a few bicep elbow flexions for me. How does that feel? Are you feeling any pain right now?
It was weird, but it doesn't hurt.
Doesn't hurt like the traditional way it used to hurt usually
Yeah.
before. Huh. And how did you rate that pain when it was hurting?
Like a 5 out of 10.
5 out of 10? Perfect. So prior to this, obviously we're going to go ahead and do the treatment and see what the pain is going to be at the end. So just go ahead, keep doing some bicep flexions. Perfect. So what you're doing is a functional activity while using tens. Tens can be both functional and stationary, but let's go ahead and might as well be working out the muscles while we can reduce the pain using this. So it's a functional activity. So go ahead and do one more. Perfect. Now we're going to go ahead and jump on those 5-pound dumbbells and see you curling that and see if there's any pain elicited. Anything going on?
No.
No pain?
No.
Just that tingling sensation.
Yeah.
Feels weird. I know, for a first time and all of that. Typically, it's not usually used in a functional setting. Usually it's stationary. But today we can use it in functional, and I might as well show you that functionally in case you wanted to use it if you went to the gym, wherever you go, and be using this, But yeah, but it's good that you're able to go ahead and do those bicep curls and not feel any shooting pain, sharp pains going. Nice. Perfect. So go ahead and rest, relax, and we'll go ahead and follow up with another set of treatment. That looks like it addressed about 2 minutes of treatment time. So we'll go ahead and do a few more sets until we get that 5 minutes. Yeah. I know it's a lot of things I just kind of threw at you with information. Any questions, clarification you need?
No, I think you're doing really good.
Thank you. Trying my best. It's been a long day. And we out.
What?
We're still on this.
I haven't even done one video.
I'll be there for you. Don't worry. I owe you as a patient.
You're good.
So, looks like your 1 minute went ahead going down. You ready to do another set? Looks like you are. Go ahead and jump into it. You're all good, patient, For the most part, you're listening. That's all that matters. For the most part.
Do what I want.
Perfect. And then I'm just going to go ahead and put that nice and flat. Perfect. These are pretty cheap pads, honestly. So they're kind of falling apart already. That's why we throw in the fridge for longevity purposes.
I'll put them in the fridge as soon as I get home. That was 10, I think.
10? Perfect. So that's another set. Do maybe another set and call it some treatment time. Maybe put some stationary rest going on with it and all that just to get to those 5 minutes of treatment today. We want our billing codes. We want our money.
I'm sure it's
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tired. It's okay. The most complicated day in life.
Not complicated. It's so uncomplicated. It's not funny. Nobody wants to do it. It's fine.
That is right. Do another set. Yeah. So there we go. 9 minutes. Just go ahead and do another 10, 12, however you can feel. But that pain, it's reduced though, right?
Feels
Nicely.
great.
Nice.
One is 5. Oh, thanks.
All right. You have a CCW for that? You got to call sheriff's office for those guns.
You're gonna make me lose.
Please refrain from cussing in this facility.
I stopped myself. I'm so sorry. Please tell your coworker to keep doing this. I think that was 10. I don't know.
That was 10. No worries. Go ahead and rest, relax. Right now they're at 8 minutes. We started at 14 minutes, 13 minutes when we're adjusting. Let's just go ahead, rest and relax for maybe another 2 minutes to make sure we're meeting that 5-minute treatment time. Now you just done with the functional activities. Now we're going to go ahead and just address a little bit of the stationary for about 2 minutes. Go ahead, rest, relax before we turn the device off,
Okay. Sorry.
No worries. It's an active clinic. We got things going on here too.
My cheeks are from smiling so much.
It's crazy. I wonder if the microphone caught that.
That chair's moving like crazy.
Wait, what chair?
This one, look at it.
Why? Whoa! And then the other one too. Does it have a weak?
It has hip drop.
It's got bicep drop going. You got hip drop. Look at this chair. I'm gonna show in camera. Look, we got a chair doing some hip drop issues. Or would it be really hip drop? I mean, it's something about it going into like
It's just a hip weakness.
the hip weakness. Can't really hold it
I
too
don't know.
strong.
I'm not a PTA.
There's something going on with this leg. And it's doing something weird.
I get it.
Isn't yours the left? Oh, sorry, that's HIPAA. No. 7 minutes. We were at 8 minutes. We'll go ahead with 1 more minute of treatment time. Oh, bam, there we go. Just hit 6. So that's going to address hopefully the 5 minutes that we're going to go ahead and show you today. So to turn that off, go ahead, flick that up. And make sure you twist that to the... yeah, there you go. Towards zero. Towards 0. Because we don't want to actually turn it too much, and now the intensity is too much.
Yikes.
Right? So now that it's off, and we can see that the screen is nice and off, now it's safe to go ahead and remove this and put it back right on those pads. And where are you going to throw those in?
The fridge.
Yeah. I just put it next to the ketchup, the tomatoes,
Ew, the ketchup.
everything that's all made of tomatoes in your fridge because I know you love tomatoes.
Ketchup is a sin in my household. Anyways,
go ahead and unplug that. And unplug these 2 prongs. Just pull them. And just to show you how to open it, even shows arrows. Red, there. Open. Yeah. Go ahead and move these.
Louder.
And I'll go ahead and throw your guide. And also throw your Electrode pads, fold them up, and then just put it into the sheet so we don't forget where those go.
And then just put this. Oh, can I get the battery out?
Yeah, please. It is your battery, Might as well not buy another one.
Yeah, I'll keep it.
Yeah.
Cool.
Cool.
Thanks, Mr. PTA man.
Mr. PTA man. Yeah, no worries. And let me fold this one. And I'm just going to go ahead and place these inside your... I'll slice it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll find a way. Perfect. We'll go ahead and put these here. Get your pads. Remember, fridge.
Got it.
I don't think it's all going to fit in here. Let's
I can
see.
just put those in.
Yeah. Yeah. It fits. Yeah. And then we'll go ahead and give you those alcohol prep pads too. We forgot to just put it in there. Go ahead. You can go ahead and take a few, and that's going to conclude our plan today. Any questions before we go ahead and check out over here at the front desk?
No, sir. I think you did great. Thank you so much.
Perfect. Thank you. You have a nice day, Catherine.
You too.